Welcome, Brickafit fans, to the best set of 2024. We're going to take a look at the medieval town square. We're going to tell you the highs, we're going to tell you the lows, and we're going to tell you everything you need to know about this set, should you pick it up, and all that kind of good, juicy stuff. So, before we begin, like and subscribe, and let's get into the video. Released on March 1st, and I've been meaning to do this review for quite a while now. I'm almost a month behind, and I am deeply sorry about that, and I'm not saying that sarcastically. I went to Brickafit, Fredericksburg, Virginia, and I got sick, and now I'm here. So hopefully you forgive me, but I hope this review is worth your wait. So in this set, you get 3,304 parts, and it only retails for $230, which is an excellent price per piece ratio there. So your price per piece fans will be very happy. As far as minifigs go, there are 8 minifigs, being a lion knight, a medieval town's peasant, another peasant, then the landlord, or nobleman, then a wolf pack guy, which is personally my favorite, one more peasant with a little bit of a sus haircut, and a painter. Now, this minifig lineup I think is pretty nice, and you're seeing pictures up on screens of them. I'm not going to go through each individual minifigure, only my favorites, but you can take a look at it for yourself and what you think. But first off, the Nobleman is one of the best minifigs I think we've had in a long time. Now, I was talking with my friend Matthew, and he said it looked like a discount version of Boromir, but I have to disagree with him on this. The purple clothing really complements his black cape, in my opinion, and just makes this Nobleman really stand out. We've only gotten a select few of noblemen in the past, and I'm really glad that LEGO is continuing this theme of doing more noblemen and stuff, and I'm excited they did a castle set. Nobleman is a very nice minifigure. I love the front printing and the back prints. The Wolfpack Trooper, sorry, that's not Star Wars. The Wolfpack Castleman figure is really cool. Now, I am sad that they didn't give us leg prints on him, which would have been really exciting, but the torso print is really nice. It is an updated version of that older torso print that classic fans will love and remember. But yeah, I think it's great. Also, I kind of wish they would have given him the hood that Obi-Wan Kenobi and some of the newer Star Wars figures have gotten, which I'll show a picture of on screen. I kind of wish they would have done that, but oh well, it's no biggie. And then the Lion Knight minifigure, of course, is just a classic Lion Knight minifigure, which is good to see. My other last one that I will talk about, because I think the other 4 are kind of basic in my opinion, but last one is the dark red medieval woman with this really cool hood piece. I don't think it's new. I think it's the Moon Knight hood piece. I could be mistaken on that, so Marvel fans, you can come out and kill me for this, but I really like this. Now, again, I am kind of sad there is no leg print on this, but the torso print is very nice, and I think we need more medieval towns peasants like this one. So yeah, there we go. That's my kind of opinion on the minifigs. I wish there was more of them, because it kind of looks sparse when you lay out the whole set with these minifigs. So I wish there was some more townspeople and maybe a couple more castle knight minifigures. But at the end of the day, I think it is a pretty good lineup, all things considered. So the first building is the kind of farm-ish slash kind of more industrial sector, I guess I'll call it. And so anyway, going into starting in the back, we have an archery kind of course thing. There's a barrel there with some arrows, and you can have somebody, you know, practicing there. A nice, really nice awning that actually goes over that. This nice blue, dark blue, white kind of combo. And then moving along, we have a goat pin, which is very nice. The Return of the Goats, which is awesome. That's not Star Wars, just so you know. But anyway, Return of the Goats here. We have the goat piece, which hasn't really made light of day in quite a long time. I think almost 10 years, over 10 years in fact. But anyway, you got a trough there where they can get some water. You got this really cute squirrel, which is really nice. And so there's some pretty good detailing there. And then moving along that side, the exterior of this is just really nice with that tan kind of texturing, the medieval kind of texturing. I'm forgetting what it's called now. I'm sounding like an idiot, but it's really cool. And then moving around to the front, you have that nice little banner there, and it's really nice to see that we... Okay, so the one thing is there's a lot of stickers in this set. I will say that. There's a lot of stickers, and it's just a little bit overwhelming. I wish they were more printed, especially at this price point, but again, I'm not complaining, it's still castle, but that's just one kind of little bit of a nitpick there as well. Continuing our journey through there, the front door opens and closes, which is expected, and then also moving on, this taller section, which is kind of a workshop, wood shop kind of area, which we'll go into the interiors in just a minute, and then going around, rounding out this section, there's this really nice white and black medieval style house, which is really nice, with a dark green door, which I really like the colors on this, and dark brown roofing. It's like some of my favorite colors. It's really like the white and black kind of stands out, but then the dark brown and dark green kind of bring it back to earth. It's really cool, and it's tight. Also dark red, like literally some of my favorite colors here in this color palette that they've chosen, which is really nice to see. You have a honey pot on the other side where they're getting some honey. You know, they like their sugar back in the medieval days. And then you got a pumpkin and some carrot fields. Fields is stretching a little bit of a carrot patch, which is nice to see that they are gardening and all kinds of stuff like that. How they did the chimney designs is pretty interesting. They used the white kind of teeth piece, which is interesting in my opinion, and so yeah, that's pretty cool. Going into the interior now, this is where things get exciting, my friends. You get a cat with a bowl of milk, and this is just awesome. The roof does lift off like this, you know. And anyway, so you got that cat in there, you got a chair, you got some cheese, so this is clearly someone who loves cheese or is making cheese, maybe with the goats, maybe they're making goat cheese. I just put that together. I'm brilliant. You don't have to tell me in the comments. Yes, and the chimney as well, where they're making the goat cheese, I'm assuming, is really nice to see that they're kind of tying this, like, where you could make stuff on the land, and how they would have done it back in times, because some people would go straight to slaughtering, but like, oh, you know, we're a little bit more PG around here, and so they're doing the goat cheese route, which I respect. Going on to the other side, we're kind of dipping our toes into more of the Renaissance era, not necessarily medieval in my opinion, but we have a really nice painting, and this is such a cool, nostalgic, classic thing. Now, myself, I'm a 17-year-old, so I did not grow up in the 80s or the 90s with the Lego theme, but a lot of you guys who did, or even 70s, I see you out there. The 1979, I believe, Yellow Castle is right there, the center of this masterpiece, which is just really exciting to see. And then also a couple of the other sets, like the joust, some of the joust sets, are really nice to see to kind of tie it back to that theme. And people can also appreciate it even if they don't know what that is. So I really like that piece a lot. That is probably one of my favorite references in this set as a whole. On the side, you have some painter rolls where they have painting. Probably fabric rolls would be my guess. I'm not exactly sure though, but that's cool nonetheless. And then you also have this kind of weird, unique piece, which I've never seen before. So if you guys know what that is, please let me know down in the comments. And then we also got some other random accessories and bits. The flooring's really nice as well. So overall, this is really nice. And this looks kind of amazing when you have the painter there and you're just looking at it. It's really quite a nice room. The last thing we're going to talk about is the workshop area up here in this building, and there's a really cool mechanism. So to lift down the wheel and up, the wheel kind of thing, and you turn that, and there's this really cool mechanism, and I'll show the pictures of how it basically works. But then, anyway, you lower it, and you lower it with that, and then you can also stop it with this other lever. Now, there's another lever in there as well. I can't figure out how it works. I'm kind of dumb, but, you know, anyway, it's cool. But I really like that, and you can probably experiment around there with that. I've had a little bit of finicky issues with that until I kind of figured it out. It wasn't real self-explanatory, but I'm sure people who build Technic sets will know exactly what's going on and will think this is the most child kindergarten thing that they've ever seen in their entire life and will scold me, but it's fine. Anyway, we have the roof. It does come off. You have some nice detailing in there. You have a... You have some boards and stuff where they're clearly making a cart, which is really nice to see. That it's not only like goat cheese and like the normal kind of like cutesy, artsy, crafty stuff, but you're also making some other stuff that's more useful, maybe that's not just food and not just painting. So that's really nice to see. Alright, so taking a look at the other building here, this is where things get spicy, dicey, and fun. So anyway, coming on the front there, there's just this really nice dark brown kind of more earthy, gritty kind of feel to it. But then going up, there's this really nice light olive green and dark tan combo, which is really, really nice because it's not quite light tone, but it's not dark tone either. It's just really kind of in the middle there. And then the medium nougat freaking roof. Lego, this is literally all my favorite colors in here. Like, besides sand green, you guys have gotten all of my favorite colors, so thumbs up from me on that. But anyway, you got these shutters here on the outside. You got a pie in the window, which is really, really nice to see. And then this really cool helmet slash axe design, which kind of is signifying, you know, the logo, I guess, of the place. And then there's also a kind of eating sign out there, where it would be kind of a tavern kind of thing, which is really nice to see. And then going around, there's just really, really cool exterior. You have a cherry tree in the back, and this is where the tower is, which is really nice. They're kind of blending the more castle-y kind of feel in with the more peasant slash something like that. It's really, really nice to see. I mean, we haven't really had anything since the medieval market village that's been like this specifically. We've had castle, like strictly castle stuff, but not medieval village type stuff. So this is really, really nice to see. Going there, the stairs that go up to the tower are a little tight in my opinion. They just, you can't really fit a minifigure down them. It's a nice concept, it's a nice feel. I like the tightness of it. In terms of how it looks, but like in terms of play, it's not really going to be the best play experience. But if you're buying this $230 set, I doubt you're going to be playing with it like that. Maybe you are. I'm not here to judge. I know I will be. And if you open it up, this is where things get really exciting, fellas. This is where things get interesting. So down in the bottom, we have that kind of tavern kind of thing. Now, I feel like there's a game of chess going on. There's some rum being poured or wine or some type of alcohol. Apple juice, like YouTube. But anyway, some type of adult beverage going on there. And then we also have this really cool kind of oud. I don't think it's an actual oud, but it's some type of medieval instrument, which is really nice to see. Fit a couple figures in here, maybe two. You're not fitting too many figs in here. It's more of kind of a show. I feel like this could have been a little bit different, but I still like the route they took. Going upstairs, we have kind of the kitchen area. There's no stairs to get up and down, so that's a little sus. You have crab there, which is a little bit interesting choice. You got bread, you got some lettuce probably, a big giant chicken slash turkey up on the wall just chilling there. You got a white sack full of something, I don't know what it is. And then you also got a stove and a kitchen kind of thing over there, which is really nice. Going up, we have kind of an apartment kind of thing where you have a desk and table, a candle as well, so maybe they're writing to a loved one or something, or they're writing to their landlord, which they are going to hand the next day saying, I can't afford rent, and the landlord's going to kick them out. Who knows? You can make up the story. But anyway, and then there's also a 3-wide bed, which I actually like the 3-wide bed a lot. I don't know what beds are in Lego. I haven't paid that close attention, but I like that kind of style that they did there. And there's also a sword on the wall, so maybe they're going to get some self-defense in. I don't know. And then moving over, we have one of the most puzzling rooms, in my opinion. We have kind of a blacksmithy kind of vibe on one side, but then you go to the other side and it's more of an artsy crafts kind of thing, where there's paint all over the floor. It's a little interesting. I'm not sure exactly what's going on here. You do have a blank shield, which is nice. The custom modders will love that. But like, what is going on here exactly? I'm not exactly sure. Maybe you guys down in the comments can help me out here, but I'm struggling to think. I still like it. I think it's a nice room. I think they did some nice things, but I'm still struggling kind of to see what exactly is going on here. Going upstairs, we have the kind of Lord's office or bedroom is what I would assume. And anyway, so you got that 3-wide bed again, and another desk and a sword on the wall. So it's kind of a carbon copy of the other thing, but it just looks a little more fancy and bigger, so that's why I'm thinking it is the Lord. Now, the 2-wide door is nice, but it's also small, and I don't think you're fitting a guy through there. That's just me thinking outside the box here. One final thing to say about this section is the tower. The tower is really beautiful. You have this ornate detailing everywhere, and you have the really, really tiny slit in the wall, which is really nice. I will say, the figure they give you, they don't give you a crossbow. And I think it should have a crossbow here, because if he just has a spear, yeah, he's looking out, but if he sees somebody coming, where's his crossbow? What is he going to do? He's going to have to go downstairs and blah, blah, blah. And chances are the guy could get in and do damage to the landlord or do damage to anybody he wants to before the guy's going to be able to react and get down there. That's just me thinking outside the box. So I think they should have included a crossbow there. That's just me. You can add it yourself. Really easy fix. But Lego, think a little more here. But anyway, so yeah, the color palette in this set is just amazing. Everything about this set, I mean, like just the functionality, the playability, everything is pretty much top notch. I mean, there's nothing glaring issues. There's no glaring issues. There's minor nitpicks here and here, but I can't sit here and tell you that there's this huge issue with it, because there's just not. It's incredibly detailed like Rivendell is. In terms of like parts usage and innovative building techniques, it wasn't up there with Rivendell, so this doesn't really come close to Rivendell in that respect. But as far as detailing and just playability and stuff, I think it does. And that's why I'm labeling it the best set of 2024. Hopefully LEGO will surprise me and come out with something better. I don't think they will, though. I think this is going to be their peak for this year. Rivendell did come out last March, so maybe March is their peak month where they come out with the best set. Personally, for me, I don't know. I think they're thinking about me. They're like, what does Brickafit want? We're going to give it to them. And LEGO, you hit it out of the park. Sorry about that. Anyway, we also have one final thing to talk about, this kind of tree design. Not too much to say here. You do have some posters as well with on the tree. So it's pretty nice. Some pretty good references there and details. But it's not the greatest thing out there. So yeah, that's my review for the town square. Should you pick it up? Yes, I think you. So the building experience was pretty nice in my opinion. It was pretty simple, all things considered. I did it over the course of several live streams, which if you want to, I stream every single Thursdays. I do want to give a shout out to my business Brickafit. If you want to go pick up and support me, you can go pick up some minifigures there. You can go pick up some custom elements. Just give the website a check. Link in the description, brickafit.com. It would help me out greatly. But thank you guys for watching the Medieval Town Square review. I'm really sorry about getting out this late. It's just a lot of things come up, and anyway, but I'm here now. But let me know what you think about this set. Let me know if you picked it up on March 1st, or if you're gonna pick it up, or if you're considering picking it up. Just leave a comment, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.